everyone, in this video we will talk to you about the Chingay festival in Johor Bahru in Malaysia and what happens when, where and why. Johor Bahru, or in short JB, is located in the southern part of Malaysia on the border to Singapore. The Chingay festival is an annual Chinese New Year's festival where dazzling and colorful parades are being held in the city, or as one local put it to us, the devotees take the 5 deities, their 5 gods, from the JB Old Temple on their annual tour, so that the gods can have a good time and bless the city with peace, prosperity and harmony. JB Chingay is a special Chinese New Year's celebration because the festivities in JB don't simply end with the 15th day of the first lunar month, but rather continue for another week. It is the oldest procession in Malaysia, running over a century, and it originated as a celebration of the harvesting season and not the birthday of the deities as it is in other places. Similar parades are also being held in Singapore. What confused us the most about it was the dates and times of it, and we nearly did not get to see it. Even the official websites didn't have it correct. So when are the Chingay parades held in JB? The main Chingay parades fall on the 20th to the 22nd days of the first months of every lunar calendar. This would be the same for the following years. You just have to check the dates of the Chinese New Year. This year in 2020, the 20th day of the Lunar New Year is February 13th. And this 22nd is February 15th. So what happens on which day at the Chingay parade? First of all, there is a lighting ceremony at the Chingay temporary shrine at 7 p.m. on the 18th day of the Lunar New Year, which is February 11th. Generally, the Johor Old Temple would be the main center of the celebrations, but it is simply not big enough to accommodate all the devotees and worshippers, and therefore a temporary shrine called Chingay is being placed outside of the city center. Next, there is a cleansing ceremony at 11 a.m. on the 19th day of the Lunar New Year, which is the 12th of February. Streets are being cleansed by a symbolic street washing. After the cleansing, the mounting ceremony is taking place. Strong young men will enter JB Old Temple to prepare the deities for their annual journey via sedan chairs. They are heavy structures where they carry these gods in. The first parade starts on the 20th day of the Lunar New Year, which is this year the 13th of February. It starts at 11 a.m. So one day before the main night Chingay parade, the worshippers with designated t-shirts from the 5 Chinese clans, they take the gods from JB Old Temple to the Chingay. The best place to join it is at JB Old Temple, so you know where to go. During the parade you can see the devotees rocking the sedan chairs wildly every now and then. This is meant to keep the mood of the gods up. The only god that is not being rocked is Yuan Tian Chandi. I probably said it completely wrong, so please excuse me. This is the god of the northern heaven, and it's the principal deity at the JB Old Temple. His sedan chair will always be held in the highest regard. The deities are accompanied by many locals, music and colorful dragon and lion dances. During the daytime parade, you should wear some sunscreen and also keep hydrated. It can get really hot. There are also some drink sellers along the route, and you can also purchase food and drinks near the Chingay temple. Every god is welcomed at the Chingay with lots of celebrations, and then they stay there for the night so that the devotees and worshippers can see them. There are also some special performances and other celebrations held at Chingay. The next event that happens is the extravaganza. That is the night parade on the 21st day of the Lunar New Year, which is the 14th of February this year. This parade starts at 6 p.m. and the devotees, they take their deities on their annual tour through the city via a 10-kilometer long route. They are also accompanied by colorful floats, dragon line dances and music. It starts at Chingay and goes through the main streets of the city and back to Chingay. In between they stop at pivotal points, of which the grandstand along the street Jalan Wong Afok is the highlight of the night. Almost every time they stop at the main points, the gods are being rocked, and the lion and dragon dancers usually do a dance performance. In the evening we simply went near the main grandstand, which is what most locals do, and then we waited for them to arrive. Make sure you're there a bit earlier to get a good spot. We went to a spot along Jalan Wang Afok where they would arrive first before the main grandstand. The final is on the 22nd day of the Lunar New Year, which is the 15th this year. And so the next day at 11 a.m. the devotees collect the deities once again at Chingay and take them back via a parade to JB Old Temple. They arrived at the JB Old Temple around noon. So overall it is a really fun festival to see, and it's really colorful. We actually preferred the daytime parade because it was busy, but it wasn't as busy as the night parade. The night parade gets really, really busy. So we can really recommend you going to the Chingay parade in JB.